Do you remember staring at that shelf thinking, I guess this one's okay, it's overpriced, but what choice do I have?
The following program, Barber News with Toad, features a highly opinionated, overly caffeinated, and deeply sarcastic amphibian, discussing all things barber-related. Toad is not a licensed barber, doctor, historian, or even a reliable source of information. He's a toad. All opinions expressed in this show are Toad's alone, and should absolutely not be taken as fact, unless you enjoy being misinformed by a creature that spends most of his life sitting in a swamp. If you're unsure about anything he says, please comment, fact-check, or consult an actual human barber before making any drastic hair or life choices. Toad's advice has resulted in questionable haircuts, unnecessary life advice, and relationship facts. You have been warned. Viewer discretion is advised. Now sit back, relax, and prepare for the most totally ridiculous barber news you've ever seen.
Ask yourselves this. Do you remember when you first started cutting hair? When buying a new clipper actually hurt your wallet? When you had to save for weeks or go without because the one you had was taped up so many times it was practically a fire hazard? Do you remember staring at that shelf thinking, I guess this one's okay, it's overpriced, but what choice do I have? Yeah, we can all blame Wall, Andis, and Babyliss for that. Year after year, they charged ridiculous money for average machines. They kept the prices high so barbers were forced to overpay for basic gear. A magic clip that barely kept up, or one of those terrible Babyliss models nobody even remembers the name of. And let's not forget Andis, charging over $200 for a T-outliner that couldn't even perform. Barbers were getting ripped to shreds for years. Think about that. If you were a hardworking barber with kids, bills, and a life to manage, you had to sacrifice something real just to buy an average clipper. And that frankly makes me sick. But now, since TPOB is creeping past these so-called giants, suddenly they care. Now they want to act like they listen to barbers? You brands disgust me. And I will remind every barber in the world of this, every single time, until the truth is heard. You're watching Barber News. Let's get into this.
I'm really just a dickhead. Don't act like you don't know me. This camp deserve a trophy. Baby, they know me straight. Do the most crying in history. Power ain't go show up. This camera clippers blow up. It's bossy or crying. 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 Bossy or crying.
I'm not going to keep going on about the other brands, but let's be honest here. They made billions of dollars off the backs of barbers. And what did they ever give back? Nothing. Not a damn thing. Now those same companies, the ones who ignored us, overcharged us, and laughed at us, are asking TPOB for advice on how to make a good clipper. It's sickening. Absolutely sickening that they're still in business. But I guess that's what happens when barbers had no real choice. And that's the part that really bothers me. But enough about them. Let's move on to something that actually matters. Alright, listen up, barbers. A lot of you have been asking in the comments about the window for the mini play drop. Here's the deal. It's officially happening October 23rd at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, I've managed to get you a 20-minute window to grab it early. And if the hype keeps going crazy in the comments, if you lot really show up, I might be able to stretch that to 30 minutes closer to the day. So keep commenting, keep the energy up. From what I've been told, the first 3 colors dropping for the Mini will be PlayStation Gray, Black, and the Red bundle. So if you're aiming for one of those, my window might just be your best shot at getting in early. I'll also be posting a preview link on my channel so you'll know exactly when the link goes live. So if you're trying to get your hands on the Mini Play, things are looking very promising. Especially if you're subscribed right here on YouTube. Alright, barbers, I need to say this straight. I've had loads of you, and I mean loads, pestering me about your Go Clipper orders, asking for tracking, asking for updates, asking if it's shipped yet. Let me remind you, this channel is called Barber News, not the TPOB customer chat line for people who can't be patient. Please, relax. Your Go Clipper is clearly on the way. Some of you literally buy something and then message every single TPOB account in existence just to say you bought it. That's wild. Just breathe, barbers. Your Go Clipper won't take long. And here's a little tip. Keep an eye on our socials. The second someone gets theirs, you'll see it everywhere. That's your sign it's landing. But I'll tell you straight, no bullshit. I don't have a clue where your specific order is. So chill. It's coming. Okay, quick check-in. I'm not even sure if the sound clip you heard was from the turbo setting or not, but honestly, it didn't sound too loud at all. Can anyone who has the Go Clipper give me some feedback, especially sound-wise? Can you compare it to something we all know, another clipper, a motor, whatever? I'd appreciate it a lot. Feels like the Go has been out forever now, but I still haven't seen much solid content from actual barbers using it. Usually I gotta bribe someone with freebies just to get a video, but once all the Go Clippers land, I promise I can get you some really solid content. I have gotten some good feedback already, just very limited content I can actually use. So if you've got the Go, drop all your feedback in the comments, especially about noise, performance, anything. Lay it on me. Alright, barbers, here's another little update, and I know a lot of you have been waiting on this one because it's going to be a big hit. The Go shaver, the double shaver, is set to be ready just after Halloween. It's not going to be expensive, but it will be a huge upgrade for anyone looking to step up their tools. I'll be doing another full video on that soon, but I don't want anyone forgetting what's coming. Now, here's what's dropping next. The orange bundle is back, and I know for certain, 1000%, when they're gone, they're gone. Then we've got the mini plays dropping, and shortly after that, the Go shaver. I've also heard some rumors, and take this lightly, that a white Go might be coming before Christmas. Nothing confirmed yet, but it was brought up. I've also asked about when the Architect blade will be available to buy separately, and I'm still waiting on an answer for that one. So barbers, it's simple. If you've got any questions that aren't about asking where your Go Clipper is, drop them in the comments now, and I'll get your answers. That's why I'm here.
Bossy O is a snake oil salesman. Vic Blends doesn't know he's Caucasian. Marty Blends is in a mental hospital cause the hoe with the fake ass fucked 6 guys on a if. Miracle Wrist has an ice cream parlor, lives in a shed with no running water, and Jay Majors is only 3 feet tall. Again, shut up so you can hear the play, play, play. It doesn't blow up like the star crap. Sounds beautiful.
Alright barbers, I was going to save this for the end, but I can't hold it any longer. I don't want to hype you up too much because, honestly, I have zero idea when it's going to drop. But, I've seen the finished products of the Vortex Clipper and Vortex Trimmer, and let me just say, these are like nothing we've ever seen before. From what I saw, they look done. Maybe a few minor adjustments needed here and there, but to me, they're basically complete. I'm just waiting on another update. You see, stuff like this can look finished, but then they might make tiny little tweaks. And I get that. These are tools that go on people's heads and necks. They've got to be perfect. They've got to be legit. But trust me on this. These things are seriously exciting. Unfortunately, I can't show you what I saw. But take my word for it. When these drop, they're going to be massive. Alright barbers, I'm out of time. Please smash the like, drop a comment, and hit that subscribe button. Over 50% of you watching still haven't subscribed. Fix that. It means a lot. Okay barbers, I'm out. Peace.